Welcome back to Maths classes by Devinder Ran sir. Now we are going to discuss pair of two questions which are interlinked with each other. Question number 8 and 11. What is the difference between them and what is the link between them? If you see here in question number 8, ABCD is a quadrilateral with circumscribed by circle. Circumscribed means it covers the first shape inside it, like this. If we put a ball inside a box, it means the box covered the ball fully. So circumscribed means it is the outer shape. In this question we have to prove sum of these two opposite sides AB and DC is equal to sum of these two sides AD and BC. How can we prove? If you see here, A point is an external point, two tangents are drawn AP and AS. Same here, from B point two tangents are drawn BP and BQ. From C, same here, CR and CQ. From D point, DR and DS. So first of all we are going to use here by length of tangents. As you know, if we do tangents from the external point, they are equal in length. So from A point, AP is equal to AS. From B point, BP is equal to BQ. From point C, CQ is equal to CR. From point D, DR is equal to DS. These are by result length of tangent. We are taking one of the side. Suppose we are taking here this side AD plus BC. AD from figure, if we see here, AD from figure, this side AS plus DS. This is from figure. And BC from figure BQ plus CQ. If we see result from here, AS is equal to AP, replace it. DS, this DS is equal to DR. BQ is equal to BP. CQ is equal to CR. We just replace the value from the above result. Now we have to make the pair. DR plus CR from figure. DR plus CR, it becomes CD. Now, other pair is left, AP plus BP. AP plus BP, it becomes full AB. Means what we prove here? AD plus BC is equal to AB plus CD. This is our right hand side of the result. Now, as we have told in the earlier, question number 8 and 11 are similar. If you see, diagrams are same, but change of shape is there. Here ABCD is given a simple quadrilateral, but here ABCD is given a parallelogram. It means it is also a quadrilateral. It means this result also hold here. So we can use the result here, but when we do in our fair work, otherwise in exams, first of all we have to prove this result. Then we come to the question 11 to complete it. Now we are using here directly. Here we mentioned just as we know AD plus BC is equal to AB plus CD. If you see here result number 1, AB and BC are equal because in parallelogram opposite sides are equal. It means AB and DC are equal, means these two lengths are same. So can we write here double of any length? AD and BC are same, it means these two lengths are also same. So we can write here double of any one. 2 cancel out, we get here AD is equal to AB. If we see from 1, if we combine them, AB equal to DC. And AB is already equal to AD, we have proved. And AD equal to BC. So what we observe here, all the sides of a quadrilateral are equal. It means if in a quadrilateral all the lengths are equal, then the shape is known as rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus. So there is a link between them. Means to do question number 11, first of all we have to prove question number 8. But we are doing here directly from here question number 8, then we continue directly to question number 11. Now again we are back with another pair of question, that is question number 9 and question number 13. As we prove question number 9, we directly reach to question number 13. They are linked with each other with the same trick of question to solve. Here question number 9 is mentioned. There is a circle with center O. Two parallel tangent XY and X dash Y dash are drawn. XY, X dash Y dash. There is a transversal which meets the parallel tangent at point A and at point B. C is the point of contact. For third tangent, we have to prove angle AOB as 90 degree. Here we are going to use construction first because we need here angles, so we need here triangles which are looking similar to each other. So we are drawing here OC first. If we join OC, as you know, OC is the radius, this is a tangent, so this angle is 90. And OP is the radius, this is a tangent, so this angle is also 90. So we are giving the name first. Angle 1 and 2, we are going to take these two triangles first of all congruent. Solution, we are going to do here in triangle AOP and triangle AOC. If you see here, angle number 1 and angle number 2 are equal. Why? Because both are 90 degree. Here OA is the common side for both the triangles. This is the common side. And if you see here, from point A, these two tangents are drawn, so it becomes length of tangents. AP is equal to AC. These are tangents. If we see all the components, this become right angle R. This is the side opposite to right angle, means hypotenuse. This is a side contain 90 degrees, so it become here RHS rule. So triangle OAP is congruent to triangle OAC by CPCD. We can say here, because we need the angle this one part, so we can say angle number 3, angle number 4. These two are equal. We are giving name as XX. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. X we are giving name here C. Similarly, if we see on other side, this angle is 90, this is also 90. One of the component equal, this is the common side, this we can say tangents from B. Means we are going to use same concept of RHS rule. It means these two angles are also same. Means we are giving name 5 and 6. So we mention here, similarly, angle 5 is equal to angle 6. We are giving name as Y each. As we see here, POQ is a diameter. So sum of all the angle on the same side of line segment is 180. Here, angle 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 is equal to 180 because it is a straight angle. Angle 3 and 4 we are giving the name as X. Change it. X plus X. 5 and 6 we are giving the name as Y. Change it. Is equal to 180. If you see double of X, this pair gives us double of Y. If you see, all comes in the table of 2, so divide by 2. We mentioned here only all. We get X plus Y is equal to 90. X means this angle, Y means this angle. Means this pair of angle AOB, it become 90 degree. Now we are going to continue with our next question, question number 13. But before doing this, we are going to make change of the diagram here. Then we come to the direct use of this result here. As I have told you earlier that question number 9 and question number 13 are on the same pattern. If we see our question number 13, there is a quadrilateral ABCD which circumscribes a circle. In previous question we have proved this angle is 90. Now we have to prove this angle and this angle. Means angle made by opposite side at the center are supplementary. Supplementary means their sum is 180. So it may be first pair this one, maybe second pair this one. To prove this, we are going to use the concept of same. 9th question, we are taking here these two right triangles AOP and AOS. If you see here, angle 1 and angle 2 are 90 degree. First component, this is the common side for it. OA is common. And this is radius for both OS is equal to OP, radius. If you see here, right angle, side opposite to hypotenuse, one of the side contain 90 degrees side, so it become RHS rule. So triangle AOP is congruent to triangle AOS. By CPCT, we can say angle number 3 and 4. We can see here, this is number 3, this is number 4. We are giving as X name. If we see further other pair of triangles, if we see these two triangles, this angle and this angle are 90. This is the common side and these are the radius, means we are using the same concept. So we are writing here similarly, we can say angle number 5, angle number 6. We are giving them name as Y. Angle number 7, angle number 8, we are giving name as Z. Angle number 9 and angle number 10, we are giving name as W. If we see here, it complete become a circle with all of the 8 angles. Here, it means we can see here, angle 3 plus 4, 5 plus 6, 7 plus 8, 9 plus 10. It gives us a circle, means complete angle 360 degree. If we replace the value, 3 and 4 both are X. So I am doing here directly, it become double of X. It become double of Y. This value become double of Z. And the next one become double of W is equal to 360. Dividing by 2 throughout, we get this one, X plus Y plus W plus Z. It gives us 180. Means sum of 4 angles. If you see here, X plus Y, this is our X, both are X, so we are indicating by X, X, this Y, this is Y, this one is Z, Z, this angle is W, W. If we make a pair, X, Y, Z, W, X, Y, Z, W, these are the angle at the center by these two sides, means this pair of angle is proved. X, Y, Z, W. These are again sum of 4 angles made by these two sides center. Means angle made by opposite side of quadrangle at the center of circle are supplementary. So like this we can connect question number 9 and 13 with each other on the same concept of solving trick here. Now we are going to continue with our next question, question number 10 of exercise 10.2. Here the question is, we have to prove that angle between the two tangents which are drawn from an external point is supplementary. The meaning of word supplementary means sum of two angles should be 180 to the angle made at the center of circle. Means we have given here, there is a circle and two tangents are drawn from an external point to the circle with center O. Suppose this is P external point, P and PB are two tangents. As you know, if you join radius, these two angles become 90 degree. We have to prove here, sum of these two angles should be 180. So we are giving here name 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to prove here, these two angles are supplementary. So here in this quadrilateral, in quadrilateral AOBP, we are using angle sum property. By angle sum property, as we know, it is a quadrilateral. So sum of all angles should be 360. Means angle 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 should be is equal to 360. If we see angle is 90 degree, 3 is also 90 degree. Replace it. 2 and 4 remains same. No change is required here. So if we see here, 90 plus 90, 180. On shifting right sides, symbol change. It become angle 2 plus angle 4. So we get here angle 2 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree. Means angle made by tangent at the center and angle between two tangents are supplementary to each other. This result we can also apply in our question number 2. Earlier we have done in the starting of this exercise. So we can use here sum of these two angles is supplementary. Now we are going to discuss last of the question of the topic that is given here, question number 12. There is a circle which is circumscribed by a triangle. Name of the triangle is ABC and the point of contact are D, P and Q. Here side AB, BC and AC behaves like a tangent, and we have given here length CD is equal to 6 cm, BD is equal to 8 cm. Our question is find out the length AB and AC. As we know, here B behaves like a external point, so length of tangents are equal. Here BP and BD are equal. It means BD become 8 as given, so BP is also 8 cm. And if we see here, C is an external point, so CD and CQ are also equal. So CQ also become 6 cm and AP is equal to AQ by taking A as an external point. This is a tangent, this is also tangent. Length is not given, so we are taking length. This length is given by X. So in figure it becomes 6 cm. This becomes 8 cm. This is X we have assumed. This is also X as assumed. If you see here, in this question we have given let O is the center here. Length of radius is also given 4 cm. This is also 4 cm. This is also 4 cm. If you see here, there is no criteria is given, so we are going to use concept of area here. If you see here, all the side AB, BC and AC is shown in figure, so we are going to use here Heron's formula. Now length AB, it become 8 plus X. BC, it becomes 6 plus 8 from figure 14, and AC become 6 plus X. To use Heron's formula, first requirement as semi-perimeter means half of the sum of all sides. First side 8 plus X, second 14, and the third one is 6 plus X divided by 2. If we simplify, we get overall 28 plus 2X divided by 2. So taking 2 common, divide by 2, it becomes 14 plus X. Heron's formula area is our given by S minus first side, S minus second side, S minus third side, and completing cubed. If we replace the value, we get this one, S is 14 plus X. S 14 plus X minus first side means minus this sign change. Next, S minus second side, that is our 14. S 14 plus X minus third side, sign change, minus 6 minus X. If we simplify, we get this one overall. 14 plus X, from here X cancel out, 6 from here, 14 cancel out, only X, from here X cancel out, we get 8. So this value we get from one of the Heron's formula. If we see on the other side, if we join OC, OB, OA, if we see one by one, there are 3 triangles. One of them is AOC. We are indicated by different designing, shading we can see here. Second of the triangle is OBC. Third of the triangle is given by AOB. If you see here, all of them are acute angle triangle. In this is the base and this is height. In this figure, this is base and height. In triangle AOC, this is height and this is base. So we can find out here area of triangle ABC by area concept 1 by 2 base into height. So here, area of triangle ABC, it can be written as area of BOC plus area of AOB plus area of AOC. So going to use 1 by 2 base into height. 1 by 2 base is here 14, height is here 4, plus 1 by 2 base is 8 plus X, height is radius 4, plus 1 by 2 base is 6 plus x, height is 4. If we see here, these are the measurement of area of same triangle ABC, one by Heron's formula, other by 1 by 2 base into height. As the figures are same, measuring methods are different. If we measure by any of the method, area of the figure should be always same. So if we equate them, we can simplify our answer. We get this now, we get this one, 14 plus x multiplied by 6 multiplied by x multiplied 8 is equal to, if you see here, 1 by 2, 4, 1 by 2, 4, 1 by 2, 4 is common in all. So we can write them outside. What is left inside? 1 by 2 goes outside, 4 outside. It becomes 14. 1 by 2 goes outside, 4 outside. So it becomes 8 plus x. 1 by 2 outside, 4 outside. It becomes 6 plus x. If we see here, from here, cancel out at 2. Right side become here. Double of 14 plus 8 plus 6, 28 plus 2x. If you see here, 2 is common from inside. It become overall 4 outside. Inside become 14 plus x. If we scale on both side of data, to remove square root of this, we get 14 plus x with 6 into 8 into x, 48x. Right side become here. Square of what becomes 16? Square of 14 plus x. We are shifting all of the data on the same side. It becomes 14 plus x with 48x minus 16 times 14 plus x whole square is equal to 0. If you see here, these comes on the table of 16, common. This value is also same, common, with lowest power 1. So what is left here? This goes outside. On the table of 16, it becomes 3 with x. 16 goes outside. 1 power of this goes outside, so 1 power left, but with negative symbol, sign change is equal to 0. If we see 16 is a number, cannot be 0. If we take this as 0, first possibility, so value of x comes out minus 14, which is not possible. Why? Because we take this as a length of tangent. So we are going to prove this one from other pair. It becomes 3x minus x, 2x minus 14 is equal to 0. So value of 2x become 14. So value of x become here 7. Now if we goes to calculate AB and AC, in figure we have done AB is given by 8 plus x and AC is given by 6 plus x. If we replace x by 7, we change it by 7, 7. So this value become as 15 centimeter. It become 13 centimeters. So like this, we can find out the length of two sides of a given triangle, in which these two sides are the part of a triangle which circumscribe a given circle. So please like, share and subscribe the channel to get the notification from Maths Classes channel from Devendra Anand sir. Thank you for watching the video.